In previous essays, I've shown examples for the first two types of essays about advantages and disadvantages. In this video, we're going to talk about the third type, in which you need to be very clear about your opinion about the topic. Here are the three different kinds of questions. Be sure to watch the other two videos for an explanation about how to write each type. As we said, in type 3, you need to be sure to give your opinion. Let's look at a possible question for this third type. Some people believe that bicycles are the best mode of transport in the cities, while others disagree. Discuss the advantages and disadvantages of both views and give your opinion. As you can see from the question, it clearly states that you need to discuss both sides and give your opinion. Now, the first thing we need to do is to brainstorm for some ideas. Perhaps you think of these three advantages for this topic. Bicycles can be better for the environment, they're cheaper, and they are better for your health. You may decide these are some disadvantages of bicycles in the city. They're not convenient for all, they are not good in bad weather, and there can be possible injuries. Now that you have a few advantages and disadvantages about this topic, you need to decide your opinion. Do you think the advantages are more important or the disadvantages, or somewhere in between? Using your ideas from your brainstorming, you can make a simple outline like this to help you write your essay. In your introduction, you want to start out with a general statement, such as, cities have become more congested in recent years. You then want to add a few more sentences to explain this, or give some more specific information. Traffic jams often make moving around the city very difficult. Some have suggested that bicycles are a better option for transport around the city. Now you need to write your thesis statement, or your opinion. Although there are certain drawbacks, bicycles do not harm the environment, are less costly than automobiles, and can be profitable for overall health, making them a good option for use in the city. Now let's begin to write a paragraph about the advantages of using a bicycle for transport in a city. Bicycles have several advantages over cars. First of all, they are better for the environment as they do not produce any pollution. Now we can write a sentence about bicycles being cheaper. Additionally, bicycles are a fraction of the cost of a car. However, just like cars, there are many styles of bicycles which can still provide for individual preferences. Furthermore, an added bonus of riding bicycles is that they can be very beneficial to the overall health of the user. The exercise afforded by the use of a bicycle can improve weight, as well as strengthen the heart and lungs. In your body paragraphs, it's a good idea to use transition words that help connect your ideas in your paragraph. Words such as first of all, additionally, however, furthermore, can all be used to help connect your ideas. Now let's write the paragraph about the disadvantages. On the other hand, there are times that a bicycle is not convenient for all involved. It is often a good idea to add an example to help to develop your paragraphs. For example, it may be difficult for those who have heavy or large loads to use a bicycle to move their merchandise around the city. In addition, adverse weather conditions, such as rain and snow, as well as very windy days, may make riding a bicycle less preferable. Moreover, there is not as much protection for the rider, which could lead to injuries. Again, you can see some transition words being used to connect the sentences. We now need to write our opinion clearly. In tests such as IELTS or TOEFL, it is acceptable to use words such as "in my opinion" or using the words "my." So you could write something like this. In my opinion, if you mostly take short trips around the city, a bicycle could be a very good option. Not having to spend as much for transportation costs, as well as the many health benefits, make it a very viable choice for many who must move around the city. Now, if you were writing this type of essay in a regular academic situation, it would be better not to use the words I or my. Instead, you could write something like this. In conclusion, when mostly taking short trips around the city, and then the rest can be written in the same way. The conclusion needs to show that you're finished with your essay. As can be seen, there are both advantages and disadvantages to using a bicycle in the city. Despite the fact that there are some detriments, for many people the choice to use a bicycle in the city makes good sense. Now, in your essay, you can combine the opinion section with your conclusion to make one final paragraph for your essay. The conclusion often also uses transition words. Here we used the words "as can be seen." Here's the full essay that we have now written step by step. The essay has about 280 words. Here are a few useful expressions that you can use when writing advantages and disadvantages essays. Try using some in these kinds of essays. So again, to recap, in type 3 of these kinds of essays, remember that you need to clearly add your opinion. Try using this question to practice how to write this type of essay. Many people today turn their hobbies into a job. Discuss the advantages and disadvantages of this trend and give your opinion. I hope you've found these videos helpful in knowing how to write each type of advantages and disadvantages essays. If you're interested, I have a special workbook that you can use to practice writing these essays. I've included the link in the description below. Happy writing!